Bruins friends, it is time to hug it out, because that is a 3-1 victory over the Washington Capitals. Welcome down into the den, and welcome, said it 5 times there, into the den, season 5. I have spent 5 years of my life devoted to making a video after every single Bruins game. How the hell Steve Dangle does it for the Leafs, I don't know. I don't try to understand. I say this as if I'm not the one that makes these videos. Already in 5 seasons, I've seen the peaks. I've seen this team have the best regular season in NHL history, and I've seen the valleys. I've seen this team lose in the first round after such a feat, and also I've seen this team have one of the worst seasons that they've had since the turn of the century. Ultimately, I'm gearing up for this to be another valley season. But if there's one thing that I can count on, at the very least, they made this game watchable. And it's not just because the Bruins won, it's because they actually made the game worth watching. Admittedly, going into this game, this was kind of going to be a grudge match. This was going to be a pretty chippy game. Any game when you're against Tom Wilson is a frustrating one. And he ends up getting a goal in this game that, honestly, the moment that it touched his stick, I knew it was going to be a goal. It was a saucer pass across the ice that landed like in his jersey and fell onto the ice right in front of him. And immediately you know that the momentum of everybody going to the other side of the ice, having to immediately reposition to middle ice, is just, ooh, that's rough. And I don't blame Jeremy Swayman for allowing that goal. But Swayman, for the entire night, he was a stud. He was amazing. 35 saves on 36 shots. It is a really, really good night 1 showing. And this is exactly what I was saying earlier when I said that the preseason is going to be seriously constructive for Swayman. Honestly, the best part about this preseason, Swayman got regular reps. Swayman not only got regular reps, he had an entire preseason to actually prepare, instead of holding out. And I think that preseason conditioning, instead of just jumping in guns a-blazing into game 1 and not knowing what the hell you're going to do, is going to be better for this team. The defense tonight was really good. Zadorov and Jokiharku, I'm so happy I feel vindicated in acknowledging that those two are a really good pair together. Those two were probably our best defensive pair. Lohrei still looks like there's something that he needs to shake off, and I still want him to, but I'm slowly starting to run out of patience for him. Andrew Peeke is Andrew Peeke. He's there. Hampus Lindholm looked really good in his return, and so did McAvoy. And they allowed and the entire defensive core, the best part about them, they did not allow very many good shot attempts from Washington. Ovechkin couldn't really get anything going. Martin Ferravari couldn't really get anything going. Protoss, nobody could really get anything good on Swayman other than what Wilson got. And their strong play in holding the zone allowed for both the Bruins goals on Logan Thompson. Speaking of which, time to talk about the forward core. I'm not surprised in my assessment that the top line was amazing. Everybody created chances for everybody there. Pasta with the amazing dish to Elias Lindholm, who forehands, backhands, paycheck right behind Thompson. I'm happy that line is clicking. The second line, it's doing alright. Pavel Zacha looks like he's still contributing really nicely to this team, despite everybody wanting him traded now. Casey Mittelstadt, I was really down on him. he had some truly good board battles tonight, and I'm happy that he put in that work. And then we get to the third line, and the fourth line. And the third line, it looked like a fourth line. And you wouldn't have known it until the fourth line came out. The lack of forward depth on this team is all too apparent. And that is a decision that is entirely on management. And I hate it. I really, really hate it. Our bottom six is literally just Fraser, Minten carrying a roster that was constructed by ChatGPT to any sort of relevance that he can. And it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. And for large swaths of the game, Minten was just invisible. Could you tell the difference between Sean Kuraly's play tonight and Mark Kastelic's play? Like, the only other bottom six guy that could really stand out tonight was Tanner Jeannot, because he was the only other player on the ice that was giving Washington fits in the physicality game. That is something that needs to be addressed at some point. But I think for game one, you take what you can get. And what did the Bruins get? You got a pretty damn good win. And again, don't need to win. Just need to not be embarrassing, really. But you know, a win is a win is a win. So, that is going to be it for me tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.